Wonder why your dog digs up the rose garden, steals chicken off the counter, pulls the stuffing out of a new toy, and chases the neighbor's cats? Nicole from Biscuits Doggy Daycare in Tacoma, Washington. And if we understand our dog's behaviors, we can have a better existence with them.
Biscuits Doggy Daycare is dedicated to making you a better pet owner and making more tails wag. Here with more, Nicole Bennett.
All dogs are born with an innate set of drive behaviors. These drive behaviors hold a genetic significance and must be acted upon in order to decrease anxiety and prevent destructive behaviors. The 5 drive behaviors that all dogs are born with include digging, scavenging, dissecting, hunting, and chewing. All of these drives are significant because they are linked to the proper finding, hiding, and consumption of food. Without these drives, dogs in the wild would eventually starve and die before passing on their genes to the next generation. Without appropriate outlets for these, dogs become bored and anxious and left to their own devices, forcing them to partake in things that we don't want them to do. What are some appropriate outlets for these drive behaviors? Number 1, digging. You can create a digging pit using a sandbox, kiddie pool, or a specified part of the yard. Hide treats and toys in the digging pit and reward when the dog uses the pit. This will reinforce digging behaviors in that specific spot. Number 2, scavenging. Do not leave food on the counter, and make sure that trash cans are secured. Food puzzles help to satisfy the drive to scavenge and find food. We will talk more about this in a later video. Number 3, dissecting. If you have a big dissector at home, just let them tear the stuffing out of their toys. If cost is an issue, head out to your local thrift store or secondhand store. There you can purchase stuffed animals for kids at a lower cost. Just make sure you remove any buttons like eyes and noses, and make sure they're not filled with anything but normal stuffing. If your dog has the tendency to consume the stuffing they're dissecting, then this is not a good or healthy option. Number 4, hunting. Dogs will chase squirrels, cats, spiders, flies, and rabbits. The best thing that you can do is train a strong recall and leave it. For dogs with a strong prey or hunting drive, you can actually play tug of war with rules to satisfy. Tug of war represents a shared kill experience. And no, playing it will not make your dog aggressive. It is very important that this game is played with specific rules that teach your dog how to listen when starting to get riled up. If your dog likes to chase people, bikes, and cars, it would be a good idea to discuss these matters with a science-based, humane trainer. Number 5, chewing. This is an easy one. Find chews and toys that your dog likes to chew on. When my dog was a puppy, she insisted on chewing on wooden furniture. This told me that the 10 stuffed animals I had already gotten her did nothing for her. Now that she's provided with antlers and other hard chews, she doesn't feel the need to chew on the furniture anymore. Does your dog chew on the rug? Try rope. It's always important to provide your dog with options and pay attention to what they gravitate towards. Biscuits is always on standby to provide a better world for your dog and make more tails wag. Go to biscuitsdoggydaycare.com to connect.